Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2021 with Borussia Dortmund, and today we're going to win a match on camera. I'm recording this before I've played the games. I hope we win a game. We've also played our final Champions League group stage game because basically it meant nothing. So today it's going to be Union Berlin and probably Schalke, which we're not going to win that one. We need to beat Union Berlin. So yeah, since the last episode, we've actually not done badly. We've not done too badly at all. We beat Mainz 4-0. This was by far our best performance we've ever had. We battered them, absolutely dominated them. 4-0 in the end. Reina, Haaland, Marco Reus and even Michael Obafemi getting on the score sheet in this one. Against Liverpool, we lose 3-1. Ethan Laird did score for us, but also got himself injured. Against VfB Stuttgart, we win 2-0 as well. Marco Reus with a great free kick. Julian, I still don't know. Julian Brandt, we'll call him Julian, with the goals in this one. And then Dynamo Kiev, we did win just a 92nd minute goal from Julian Brandt giving us the 3 points in this one, but we finished third in our group. We weren't going to get any higher because we lost against Marseille and Liverpool. So yeah, Marseille basically finished second. We're off to the Europa League. I don't know how I feel about that. In terms of the league table, we're doing alright. We're kind of grinding out the results every now and then. We're drawing too many. We've got 3 draws out of 11 games, but drawing with Bayern is a decent draw. Bayer Leverkusen isn't an awful draw, I don't think. But then again, they are down in 13th place. Drawing with Hoffenheim, as we know, not the best result. But it was my first game in charge. So I want to give myself a bit of a break. And then losing to BMG, I didn't realise, if we have a look at BMG, last season they finished 4th. So they're actually a good side. So I'm going to say that wasn't an unexpected defeat. Losing against Leipzig as well, that's not an unexpected defeat either. I'm calm. I'm calmer than what I was. Basically, it's another day, as you might be able to tell because I look very different. But yeah, it's another day. So hopefully today we can beat bottom of the table Union Berlin. They've won 1 match against Augsburg. I feel like we're going to lose that one. And then Schalke, 7th versus 8th. We're going to lose that one. The starting lineup then for the Union Berlin game will be as follows. In goal will be Zach Steffen. He's come in because Berkey hasn't played very well. He's got a 6.68 rating. He has kept a couple of clean sheets, but he's not played very well. So we're bringing Zach Steffen back in. Munier, Hummels, Zagadou and Guerrero will be our back four with Emre Can and Jude Bellingham today in the middle of the pitch. Sancho, Reus and Julian Brandt will be our attacking midfielders with Erling Haaland as our striker today. I've been playing around with some things. It's probably not going to work, but then again, nothing's worked, has it? Basically, what I've gone for, we were playing very narrow, so I've changed that to be wide because we've got the width, so that makes a bit more sense. I've also upped the tempo, which was very, very slow. Literally, the tempo was much lower, which to me doesn't make sense when you've got players like Sancho and Reus and Brandt and Haaland who can kind of just make things happen instantly. You want them to kind of get them on. I mean, to be honest, let's go for slightly higher tempo. Try and do things a little bit quicker. I don't know about tactics. You should probably know this by now. Right, let's do the old teapot. Here we go. We've been on a good run lately. Have we? I mean, we kind of have. Just have fun. Have fun. I mean, probably should have fired them up a little bit more. Again, we are on TV. It's against Union Berlin. They're bottom of the table. If we don't win this one, I don't know what we can do to ever win a game. We've got ourselves a throw. Guerrero's going to go over to take it. 40 seconds on the clock. Goes for a somewhat long throw. Julian Brandt, edge of the penalty area. Tries to make some space for himself. Not the best effort. Lloris? It's not Lloris, it's Karius with the save there. It is Lloris. It's Lloris Karius. I knew his name was Lloris somewhere. Well, we are 12 minutes in. We've already had 6 shots, 4 of them on target, and Karius is playing like the world's greatest goalkeeper. It's a free kick for Union Berlin. It's all the way back to Trimmel, all the way back now to Karius in goal. I want him to make a classic Karius mistake, but I don't think he's going to because he's playing too well at the moment. We do have the ball back. Can forward to Reus. Across right-hand side is Haaland. Plays it back to Sancho. Haaland once again. And Erling Haaland gets his 12th goal of the season. I'm not sure what happened with the animations there. It's 1-0 against Union Berlin. We might win a game on camera. We genuinely might win a game. It's far too early to say that, but I think it might happen, you know. Guerrero's throw to Reus, back to Guerrero, the Portuguese international. Jude Bellingham outside the penalty area, tries to make some space, goes for goal himself, and the young Englishman's effort, that's very difficult to say, young Englishman's effort goes wide of the post. Guerrero with a free kick, we're approaching half-time, it's gone over everybody, Zagadou's been pushed over, that looks like it might be a penalty. It is a penalty, so then it'll be Erling Haaland, I assume. I haven't set up my penalty takers, it is Haaland. Stepping up then left-footed for the Norwegian into the opposite corner to Karius. It's 2-0. We're looking good. It's Union Berlin. It's Union Berlin. They're not the best team. In fact, they're literally the worst team in the league. And straight after the goal as well, we've got another highlight. Union Berlin passing it between the two defenders for the moment. Off towards that left-hand side. It's Lenz or Lons, I'm not quite sure. He's got past one man. Is he going to keep going? He's got 2 yellow shirts in front of him. Sancho steals it away. And now the Belgian international Munia can play it to Emre Can. Forward to Haaland, who's now on a hat-trick. Jadon Sancho on the halfway line. He's been tackled, keeps hold of the ball, plays it across to Munia. Good bit of football so far. Let's make it 3-0 before halftime. Let's get Erling Haaland a halftime hat-trick. Julian Brandt is there. And Julian Brandt gets his 7th goal of the season. It's 3-0 against Union Berlin. We can play football against garbage teams, apparently. I wonder whether this is a combination of the change in tactics and the fact we're playing Union Berlin. But we are looking really, really good. The 2 of the 3 goals we've scored haven't been particularly high XG chances, particularly the Julian Brandt goal, but it's found its way in anyway. It is half-time. I'm very happy. Carry on straight into the second half. Union Berlin with a possible early chance, or not, we've headed it clear. It might be coming back towards us though. Left-hand side, plays it forward to Lons. He's got 2 yellow shirts in front of him, tries an early cross, and they've actually managed to have a shot. It's gone wide, but they've had a shot. Because we're 3-0 up, I'm genuinely tempted to start bringing on some of the more fringe players, some of the children, maybe a Lassina Traore, but I want Haaland to get his hat-trick. I also want to bring on Michael Obafemi. I also want to bring on Dahoud. Dahoud needs to get some football and get some match fitness under his belt. There is possibly a chance for Union Berlin, though. They've started well in the second half. Long ball over the top, and they are one-on-one with the keeper. They've hit it wide. How have they not scored that goal? I need to shout at Zach Steffen to focus. I also need to shout at Emre Can to fire him up. Fire him up. There we go. Look at that. We've changed the red smiley faces to green smiley faces. And now we're going to substitute him because he's the worst performer on the pitch. We're going to bring on Dahoud. He's going to play as a central midfielder. We are also going to do... I'm looking at fitness. Everyone's all right, actually. Everyone's fair fitness. Do we do Timothy Weah for Julian Brandt? He's looking... Yeah, we are. We're going to do that. We're going to put Timothy Weah on that left-hand side for the moment. Completely forgot to mention, Emil Smith-Rowe and Ethan Laird are both out injured, which is why they're nowhere to be seen for the matchday squad today. Possibly Union Berlin with a chance. Zach Steffen holds on to the Cruz free kick. He's going to kick it very, very long upfield, and Timothy Weah doesn't close it down. Come on, Guerrero. Somebody pay attention. Is he the... I was going to say, is he the former Leicester man? I don't think he is he? It's Trimmel with the ball, plays it back to Knock. Haaland isn't close enough, and Robbie Cruz is in on goal, and Robbie Cruz... It's not Robbie, it's Max Cruz. Who's Robbie Cruz? Is he an American? Anyway, it's 3-1. We're crumbling. We are crumbling against Union Berlin. They've had 1 shot on target. I mean, come on, fire him up. Come on, Royce. Get yourself a goal. Make it 4. Make it 4-1. Curling free kick into the back of the net. Marco Reus gets his 3rd of the season. He's our free kick specialist. I probably should play him a lot more than I actually do. It's 4-1 against Union Berlin. Guerrero with a free kick. We're almost into injury time. Almost finds Haaland. Munia's going to hopefully get there first. He does. He's going to run forward with the ball, the fullback, towards the edge of the penalty area. I was going to say he crossed that in. He didn't cross that in. What are we doing? Why is nobody closing that down? No one's giving him a shout. It's going to be 4-2. It should have been 4-2. How have you not scored that? Zach Steffen is probably the most relieved man on the planet that didn't go past him. It's a full-time score then. It's 4-1. We've won a game on camera. We absolutely battered Union Berlin and still conceded a goal. I don't know how we let that goal. I don't know how we let it in because we weren't paying attention. Defensively, we were a bit of a shambles. I am going to say, good win, well done. Look, let's motivate people, get people inspired. We've now got to play Schalke. So, with all the results played then, we were up to 4th, and then Bayern Munich played their match later on in the day, beat Werder Bremen, so they move up into 4th instead. We're still there or thereabouts, aren't we? We are at 4 points behind table-topping Leipzig, which actually isn't as far as it might seem. We are all on 12 games. Frankfurt ahead of us, but they've played 1 extra game. Freiburg have played 2 extra games. So realistically, we should be 3rd. If we win our games in hand, we should end up being 3rd, which I guess I'm okay with. We're in the top 3, which is where we need to be. Haaland is jaded and can do with the rest. I mean, this is the problem I'm finding with Haaland, is he's played so much football, and he's just not really doing much. So I'm going to give him... How do we give him a rest? Oh, there you go. Rest player. You're right, Erling. How you doing? Let's give him put my arm around him. He didn't care. I'm going to give you a rest for the next week. For the next match. Next couple of weeks. A couple of weeks so we can have Christmas off. Should we give him Christmas? He's only a child. He's still looking forward to his toys. I'm not sure I agree with that. Okay, doesn't... Right, what if we do the next match? I can live with that. Right, that's fine. So he's not going to be playing against Schalke, which means it's going to be a Michael Obafemi special. Right then, for the Schalke game then, we're going to go with the same formation, but we've changed from attacking to balanced. I think that might have been the reason why we didn't do too well defensively, basically, because we were just chucking all of our wing-backs upfield because they're on support. And then when you change it to attacking, I think it basically means they basically become wingers. So it's going to be Berkey in goal today with Munir, Hummel, Zagadou and Guerrero. So the back four remains unchanged. Witsel and Shan in the middle. Sancho, Royce and Brandt as the attacking midfielders. Michael Obafemi, as I mentioned, will be our starting striker today. I do keep looking at Reina, thinking, why have we got him? And why don't I play him? He's obviously good, but I don't want him at the club. Like, I didn't bring him in. I don't need him here. I've made him available for the Dortmund 2 squad. But he doesn't actually... Like, they don't ever play any games anyway. I don't really know why he's here. Maybe we need to do a quick looky at the subs bench as well. Let's take off Reina. I don't want Piszczek on there either because he's an old man. We're going to put Dahoud on there as well. There we go. Right, let's go. Let's hopefully beat Schalke as well. Can I say to them, let's do it again? Yes, I can. I want you to pick up where you left off. A couple of people seem motivated. Zagadou and Brandt, also Emre Can, but I think he was already motivated before I even said a damn thing. What I want from this game is I want a goal. I want, ideally, not to concede. And I want Michael Obafemi to do well. I want Michael Obafemi to prove a point. It's almost 1-0 to Schalke. A minute and a half on the clock. Not the best start for us. Maybe I shouldn't be playing Obafemi. Maybe I should play possibly Traore. Or Timothy Weah. That was kind of the reason why I bought Weah, wasn't it? Timothy Weah was going to be the backup to Erling Haaland, but we've kind of gone for the Michael Obafemi route. Nastasic with a throw. Schalke then with the ball. Left-hand side crosses it in. It's a header clear from Zagadou, but not far enough. Korb, edge of the area. Rabbi Matondo goes for goal. So does Korb. And Berkey makes a very good, but very television-esque stave. He's kicked it low and hard and finds Michael Obafemi. What a kick-out that was from the Swiss goalkeeper. Sancho gets tackled by Serdar. He's still... What happened there? Mickey Obafemi? Oh my word, Michael Obafemi and Jadon Sancho. Best of friends. What happened there? No one went for the ball. So Sancho just went, well, if you're not having it, I guess I'll just go pick that one up then. So yeah, Sancho has it here. He gets tackled. Nobody goes for this. And then Sancho just does a wonderful through ball. Michael Obafemi chests it down. One touch into the back of the net. It's 1-0. Have I cracked the tactics? I don't think I have, but Michael Obafemi has scored another goal on camera. He's on a 7.4 rating. Nearly half an hour on the clock, and Obafemi collects that ball from Guerrero. Needs a bit of support. Jadon Sancho is that support on his right-hand side. Has to go across. Witsel goes for goal. Witzel's rattled the underside of the bar, and it's going to go off for a goal kick as well. Look at the spin on that ball. Almost at half-time already. And Schalke coming forward with the ball on the right-hand side. Ozan, bad pass. And now Julian Brandt has nicked that ball away. He can run down that left-hand side. Obafemi is in the middle. He's got a couple of other options joining at the back. Brandt is going to go alone. Of course he does. Why do they do that sometimes? There was no logic to do that shot yourself. Half-time then, we're 1-0 up. Away from home against Schalke. I'm going to just say, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm not delighted. We're doing well. But we can still get ourselves another goal. And also, because half-time's happened, they've probably been fired up by their manager, and they might equalise. Guerrero with a free kick for us. Hummels is there, and has it crossed the line? We're claiming it's crossed the line, but the ball clearly isn't in the goal. I'll take it. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 against Schalke, and Mats Hummels has scored. Can we see? Can we actually see from this? I'm getting closer to the camera. Okay, it definitely crossed the line. We're good. It's 2-0. Highlight straight after the goal as well. 50 minutes on the clock. Stambouli plays it back to Ozan across to... Is that Benjamin Stambouli as well? There's some strange players playing in Germany. I'm not going to lie to you. Long kick upfield is controlled well by Benez. And Zagadou's nicked this away though. Berkey in goal for us. Lumps it up towards Michael Obafemi. I thought it was going to go nearer to Brandt, but it didn't in the end. Nabil Bentaleb. Why, so many strange players playing in Germany. But they must be quite good. Like when they played in England, some of them weren't that great, were they? But clearly playing in Germany, that's fine. Benez crosses the ball in. What an effort that is. And it's gone over the bar. Still 2-0. We are looking reasonably well. Right, 60 minutes in. Let's do some fresh legs. Royce is coming off. We're going to do Gio Reyna. We do have Savarino on the bench, who I do want to play. He's come back from his injury. I think he's played once off the bench. He's not really done a lot since. We might bring him on for Julian Brandt, you know. Goal kick for Schalke. Ozan with it. Onto that right-hand side for Korb. Korb plays it on the ground. Schalke slowly coming forward with the ball at the moment. Over the halfway line. Keeps going. Does Ludwig. Brandt now has the ball though. Guerrero with it. Across to Emre Can. Not the best pass. Can's been tripped over. And now Schalke can come forward. Oh my word. Don't score because I can't say your name. It's Steven. Steven scored. It's 2-1. That was just calamitous defending. Now this is a concern because do we try and shut up shop or do we try and get a third? Time is just running away with us, to be honest. I haven't really done anything. We are going to do this Julian Brandt for Savarino. Swap you two over. Actually, you know what? Then we're going to do Sancho as well for Timothy Weah. And then we've done all of our changes. I then want to try, and we're going to go cautious. Going to go cautious for the final 10 minutes. It means that Schalke might have themselves a chance to score themselves an equaliser. Stambouli with it onto the left-hand side. Oxipika? Maybe? I don't know. Rabbi Matondo on the left-hand side. Witsel steals that ball away and we can possibly, I can't speak today, Savarino, Hummels can smash it up towards Timothy Weah. He doesn't get the ball, but Emre Can does. Guerrero lumps it up towards Obafemi. Can't win the header, but Savarino, the Venezuelan, slots it through to Michael Obafemi, and Michael Obafemi is my hero. When I grow up, I want to be Michael Obafemi. Full well knowing I'm actually 14 years older than Michael Obafemi, but when I grow up, I want to be Michael Obafemi. That's his 5th goal of the season. When he plays on camera, he scores twice. Come on, Mickey, get yourself a hat-trick. Do it. Get yourself a hat-trick. Prove to me and everyone watching that it wasn't a stupid idea to play you and sign you. It's full time. It's 3-1. We've won both matches on camera. Michael Obafemi is the world's greatest footballer. He's not, but he's scored 5 goals in 3 starts in the Bundesliga. 5 goals in 3 starts. We have won 2 on the spin. This is good. We've won both games in 1 episode as well. A good win, boys. Well done. And that victory moves us up into 3rd place, but I don't think anyone else has played. So that is one of our 2 games in hand on Freiburg. Werder Bremen have played 15, so have Mainz and so have Union Berlin. COVID ruins everything. Wolfsburg are down there on 11. So there was some other matches that apparently took place just later on in the day. I don't think either of them actually affected us. So yeah, 3rd place currently in the table. We are, what is that? 1 point behind Red Bull Leipzig. We are 1 point as well behind Freiburg, but we do have a game in hand on Freiburg. Leipzig do have 2 games in hand on Freiburg. If we can kind of stick to this, this is how we should be playing. Europe hasn't been fun. We've not enjoyed Europe. Also, speaking of Europe, we have had the draw for the next round. We're off to Denmark. So yeah, midway through February, we are going to be playing FC Copenhagen in the Europa League first knockout round, which isn't great because, I mean, if you win your group in the Europa League, I think you go into the 2nd knockout round. So yeah, we're not even into that position. Next episode then, I'm going to play Köln and Bayer Leverkusen in just a moment. I might even include that at the end of this episode. But yeah, next episode we're probably going to go, it might be Bayern Munich and Freiburg. That's what we might be looking into because obviously we need to play Bayern. We need to play them again. We'll play them every single time on camera because those are the big boys. So yeah, hopefully we do alright against them in the next episode. Before we finish this episode, I've gone forward a few more days. We've played a little bit more. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the bit of news that is right in front of my face. And I've genuinely laughed. I'm actually laughing with this piece of news. Michael Obafemi is the European Golden Boy. He's played 12 times, 6 goals, 4 assists. Yes, he scored a couple more. Who's won this in the past? Who has won this in the past? João Felix, De Ligt, Mbappe, Renato Sanchez, Anthony Martial, Sterling, Pogba's on that list. And Michael Obafemi. Michael bloody Obafemi. Anyway, that's going to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you are new here and you want to see more of the Borussia Dortmund save and the other saves that I have got going on, I don't know whether the full save yet has started, but I will be doing a very long-term 15-year possibly save with a team called Ruppelboom in Belgium with the goal of basically propelling them and the Belgian national sides up the leagues, winning Champions Leagues a lot. I know, judging from my performances as Borussia Dortmund, that might seem like a stretch, and you know what, it probably is. But yeah, if you want to see things like that as well, do hit the subscribe button. Press the notifications bell as well so you know when a new video is released. And I will see you in the next one, where it's going to be Bayern Munich and probably some transfers as well, because it is January. I'll see you later.